You're watching Tribute Week here on Beyond the Trailer, where you get to meet the new competitors appearing in the Hunger Games Catching Fire, as well as the actors who will be portraying them. So far, we've introduced Sam Claflin as Finnick Odair, Jenna Malone as Joanna Mason, and Amanda Plummer as Wyrus. Today, Mags. Now, you already heard the name Mags earlier this week when we talked about Finnick Odair, as she's his mentor. Both Mags, who will be played by Lynn Cohen, and Finnick hail from District 4, fishing. Her weapons of choice are an awl, which is like a spike, and knots. I'm sure we'll understand better when we see it in action. But while we all know that President Snow is heartless, would he really force a woman in her 80s to compete in the third quarter quell? The answer is no. Mags volunteers, just as Katniss did, to protect another. It's this shared compassion that draws Katniss to Mags, as well as some concern that Mags might have suffered a stroke in the past, and is therefore even more impaired than her fellow competitors. However, Mags' age also makes her an interesting character. Not only does it add diversity to the games, but Mags and her contemporary President Snow are the only characters in Catching Fire who were alive when the Hunger Games first started. Who can go toe-to-toe with Donald Sutherland and inspire the younger tributes who are supposed to be competing against her in the third quarter quell? That would be Lynn Cohen, who's been acting since the 1980s, but has actually seen her career improve with age. You're most likely familiar with her television work, including Sex and the City, where she played Magda, and Law and Order, where she played Judge Elizabeth Meisner. But you might also want to watch her in The Station Agent, Vanya on 42nd Street, and Munich, where she played Golda Meir. Now, those are all supporting roles, but so is the role of Mags. Do you think Lynn Cohen makes a good Mags? Do you see her working well with Sam Claflin as Finnick Odair? And for such an important role, and considering how hard it is for actresses later on in their careers, do you think the Hunger Games Catching Fire should have gone for a bigger name? Be sure to write your thoughts down below, as well as meet the other tributes competing in Catching Fire.